Russ?
3, 2, 1, cue you.
Well, guys, it's a red day. Did you notice that? The red? Well, we stand over here in front of a beautiful weather shot. This is the desert. This is what we look at when we look out our back windows over here. We look at the desert. As a matter of fact, you can almost tell there's something special in this shot, you'll know. The freeway is right down below here because you see the billboard. They wouldn't put a billboard there if there wasn't the freeway. How about the temperature today? 102 degrees. 102. It's gone down a little bit. As a matter of fact, that was 102 in some of the inside areas of the cities and such. On the outer areas, it barely made 101, 100 or so. It wasn't that bad a day. It sounds weird to say that, doesn't it? 102 wasn't that bad a day. But in fact, it was a little cooler than it had been the past couple of days. And we're going to start seeing that trend. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. First, let's take a look at our local satellite shot. Look at all this. We've got color. We've got color in our satellite shot. Isn't that exciting? Look at this. We've got color. Normally, it's just this dull brown. That's every place you see because there's nothing going on. But no, if you look outside, you see some clouds. We have clouds in the sky. And what that is what I talked about earlier this week. You have that pressure is starting to break down. The low's moving a little farther down this direction here, and the high is moving back that direction over there. And what that means is we're getting the monsoonal moisture. I just like that word. Those two words together, monsoonal moisture, is pushing up, and that's creating a little bit of wetness here in the Arizona area, Southern California, Daggett area, stuff like that. Barstow, they're probably going to see some thunder showers and such. We'll probably see a little thunder and lightning. We won't see the thunder unless you have very good eyes. But you'll see the lightning, good possibility this evening into tomorrow. We'll have these clouds overhead. There could be some thunder showers up here in our area, or at least up in the hills. You get a little bit of that. So we have some action. Yeehaw, we have action going. Let's take a look at the whole country. But we have no action compared to this. Look at this puppy right here. This is Tropical Storm Bonnie breaking down, going across, flooding everybody, giving people just a tough time. Mandatory evacuations are now going on throughout Florida in the south and the Keys part. You know why? Right down here. Hurricane Charlie is moving across, trying to push Fidel Castro around right now. You know, kind of cleaning up the house, washing the windows with some 120 mile an hour winds. It's going to push on through. It's going to come up into Florida. They're evacuating. They're having a tough time. There's going to be flooding, and it's going to hit with quite a vengeance here within the next couple of days as it pushes on up. So I'm about 80 miles or so away from the tip of Florida right now as it moves up. But that's doing also, of course, that's creating a tremendous amount of rain and unstable air conditions throughout the whole eastern seaboard. The middle part of our country, they're loving it. It's cool. We have this cool trough going through here. It won't disappear. It's keeping them nice and cool. They're happy. They got temperatures in the 70s. It's just like beautiful fall temperatures. It's going to change on them a little bit, but right now they're pretty pleased. And with us, as you can see, there it is. There's our little bit of mess. There's our clouds. We have weather. How about tomorrow? Yes, that's it. Because all this right here is the Hurricane Charlie. It's moving into Florida. Lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of flooding. Same thing with the eastern seaboard up here. Because of Bonnie is going to be pushing up and the unstable air masses as the cold front pushes through with this unstable air right here, they're going to have a lot of rain and lots of wind and such like that, and they're going to have a tough time. Middle of the country, this little high right here, part of this little trough, this cool air Canadian trough, they're going to stay nice and cool if you're traveling to Minnesota. But really, let's face it, nothing really exists east of the 15 as far as we're concerned, because it's all us. It's all about us. We don't care about them. It's all about us. We're going to stay pretty much the way we are, cooling down a little bit. Look at the lows moving over here. That high's been moved over here. It's going to start cooling down to maybe a couple degrees cooler. We'll talk about that too as we take a look at tonight's temperatures. Okay, it's still warm. 74 degrees is still warm for a night. That's not a night you want to snuggle up in your comforter. 74, 62 in Wrightwood, 66 in Los Angeles. Tomorrow's highs. There we go. 100 degrees. We'll accept that. Over the 107 degrees earlier this week. 100 degrees. That's fine. With the wind, it could feel a little bit warmer if we have the moisture from the tropical air coming through. So you could feel maybe a little bit warmer as our humidity goes up. 78 in Wrightwood, 80 degrees in Los Angeles. 3-day forecast. There you go. Friday, partly cloudy, 100 degrees. Cooling down on Saturday. Give you a chance to go out and mow the lawn. You know that tall patch of weeds you have in front of your yard there. 98 degrees for that. Drink plenty of water while you're doing it, though, still, because it's going to be kind of humid and kind of warm. And then Sunday, the clouds should push out. It'll be 100 degrees again, possibly going back up for the rest of the next week. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. There you go. A cooling trend once again. Back to you guys.